se me escucha, yo creo. Hola, 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 hola. Gracias, gracias. Ahora os leo a toda mi audiencia. Vampyr juego de club. Sí, un juego que voy a jugar. Bastante interesante. Aparte me quería jugar al codo, pero es que no es. Quería pasármelo en la aplicación de difícil y en vez de buscar un nivel. Esto lo he hecho ahora, hace como, estuve como 5 minutos con un tro de stream y me estoy de nuevo. Hola, hola. Me activa el botón sin querer. ¿Cómo se me escucha ahora? Uy, mucho delay. What? Espérate. Hola. 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 ¿Me escucha bien así? Perdón por el pantallazo. Bueno. Vampyr brrrrr. Baja la música porque no me gusta. Esto está muy... Efecto de sonido. 8 voces. 7. Y lo ponen 7 por... Ajustar, no sé qué es esto, así que lo pongo en 8. Y cinemática en 5 porque no me quiero asustar. Y esto, no sé qué es esto. Idioma. Pues así. Altavoz. ¿Qué es eso? No sé. Pero aquí pone idioma y no hay nada de idioma. Ok. Ajustar brillo. Así. Y ya. Nueva partida. Lo voy a jugar normal, yo creo. Tampoco quiero que se toda, que sea combate muy fácil. No hay recompensas por terminar este modo sin matar a ningún ciudadano. Y esto es en plan, es un juego. Eres un vampiro y puedes matar a ciudadanos para conseguir más poder y ser más poderoso o ir sin hacer nada, ¿sabes? Así que voy a hacerlo normal. Os leo, pero está guay el juego. Que bueno, si queréis leerlo, pero Masita, el Alexoncia que dije el otro día tiene 2180 pp y que ya casi no formea pp porque no quiere, porque le da pereza. Es un pro ahora, o sea, un viciado, se ha viciado al Genshin y al oso y no juega más cosas.
Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star, a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found, When religion
Bueno, yo
failed,
no sé,
men
no sé,
turned to
lo que es lo que me ha
science.
dicho.
I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is war but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death.
Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare.
Ya vas a instituto, Masito, si es confinado.
To the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
No entiendo mucho la historia, sinceramente. O sea, bueno. Ahora me muevo, espérate, vale ya. En plan, me moví un poco, moví hacia adelante donde está la grúa esa y ya paré de jugar. Literalmente. Me di cuenta que el juego está en inglés, así que voy a ser bilingüe. Si está en modo turquina. Podría ser, pero yo en realidad. X. Hola. No te escucho. Por favor, no la mates. Que encima está llorando porque estás vivo. No. Madre mía, cómo se ha puesto ahora la Play. ¿Te imaginas que se me apaga y se me... Ah, la está muy caliente la Play. Si se me apaga, pues yo de directo no voy a hacer otro. ¿Qué quieres que te diga? Jonathan, hermano.
Mary! Mary!
Pero es que es tonto.
Hold on! Please, hold on!
Ya ves, creo que voy a bajar el volumen del micro. Se escucha mucho ahora. Está calmando la play.
It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain.
Ay, pero ¿por qué corre tan raro, güey? Habéis visto. Me ha sacado el mala play.
These patrols are after me.
Corre, corre.
No! No! Don't shoot!
De alguna manera corro.
This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
No sé cómo correr.
This can't be happening. No, please, stop. I mean you no harm.
¿Le puedo pegar? No, hola. ¿Qué hago? ¿Por dónde voy? ¿Por dónde voy? ¿Qué hago? Ayuda. Ostras. Ah, por aquí.
What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done?
What
What's all
have I
this
done?
about?
Oh, que vengan ahora, que le voy a meter de machetazo.
Now, I can defend myself. Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left
Ahora
me
voy a
no
aventar.
choice.
Déjame el pistola. Pues no me lo quiero.
Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry. No, please, stop! See how it lights a bit of fire! Who are you?
Interesante gameplay. Oh, esquivo. Y crítico.
What do you want?
Puedo coger las pistolas, pero no es la que le coge el tío. Creo que es un hombre de Dios.
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's
Porque
name? Do the rest of the job. Just leave me. The sun feels like it's burning me to the bone.
Aún no se ha dado cuenta de que es un vampiro. Sí, Cami es un Cami, es un Cami. Es un hermano de Cami.
I need to find somewhere to hide. Right now! Let me go!
Ostras.
I need to find shelter.
Creo que no se ha dado cuenta de que es un vampiro.
What is this place?
A ver cuánto tarda.
The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
¿Y ahora qué? What have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will
Pues la ha
forgive.
matado él. ¡Oh! Que puedo robar. Let's go. Ostras. Esto me encanta cuando puedes desvalijar cosas. Porque esto sale como brillante y no lo puedo coger. Bueno. Botella de alcohol. Vale. Ese sí se ha muerto.
Wait, this one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fancy it shirt takings. I suppose we are.
Qué feo es ese tío.
Undertakers. Nah, give him an Eve.
Ah, que lo saltaron.
That's impossible.
Bueno. ¿Tendrá alguna misión de vampiro o algo así? Supongo. Ah, no te vas a ver en el reflejo ahora. Ah, pues sí se ve. Qué falso es esto.
Who goes there?
No estoy entendiendo nada.
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
Parece británico, ¿no?
I still have so much left that needs doing.
A desvalijar. ¿Por qué está muerto? Uy. La vacuna del COVID. Se habrá hecho la automorición.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
Ahora tengo un arma que hace pium pium. Ha estado tosiendo toda la noche. Buah, tiene COVID. Por la mañana he oído un ruido muy fuerte. Es una máquina muy grande que han traído a la orilla. Pasa un agujero. Una especie de pala. Trabajo. Becky. Medicamentos. medicinas, comprar medicinas, no hay trenes, sopa, mujer, vomito la comida. La mujer se murió enferma y el tío se suicidó. Ok. Ah, no se suicidó, la mató. Ah, no. Pensaba que sí. Ay, pero ¿qué le pasa a Becky? Hola, Becky. Becky devolvió la comida. Está tan débil. Tiene voces. Comer carne. Atacaron la excavación. Becky acaba de atacarme. Saltó sobre mí de las escaleras e intentó morderme. Tuve que dar una bofetada y me la devolvió. Subí las escaleras y me salí de mi habitación. La pude llorar y mascullar, que no sé qué es eso. En la planta de abajo saqué la pistola que escondía en el techo desde la guerra para proteger. Y era raboso, no ha dormido nada, bla bla bla. Y se acabó, y se murió Betty de hambre. Y el tío se suicidó. Ok. O sea que era un vampiro casi.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all.
Ya ves. Vampir go brrr.
It's a nightmare. That's it.
No te vayas a vivir ahí, que seguro que tiene COVID.
So be it.
Si me se va a suicidar y como no se puede morir porque es un vampiro. Ah, no, pues se va a disparar en el corazón, pues nada.
Rational thinking only.
¿Y si no tiene bala? No, dice si estaba cargada. Disparar, disparar. O sea que no tenía bala. Con mucha gente, Cami. O sea, para no saberlo. Y se acaba el juego. Imagina. Ah, pues está bien, yo. Tío, mira. La regla.
This is
Y...
absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Pero no sé. Las voces que escuchaba Becky, ¿no? ¿Cómo es? O sea, es un vampiro. Hola. Que puedo evolucionar mi vampiro. Drenas tu propia sangre para curar el daño normal y agravado al instante. Oh, qué guay. Porque hay dos. Ah, yo creo que depende, ¿no? Claro. Buah, pero es que no quiero usarlo, Bueno. Niebla, sombra. Puede lanzar una nube de sombras a los pies. La nube explota tras un breve periodo de tiempo. Inflige mucho daño. Arrojas una lanza. Ah, yo me pillo este, la idea. Bueno, pero aún no. ¿Por qué esto está bloqueado? Ah, bonito nivel. Ah, guay. Ah, tengo que desbloquear una. Pues la lanza. Confirmo. Pero ¿quién se mete la bala en la 100, Cami?
If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
¿Qué suena?
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Pero no saben que hay una puerta aquí.
Here's the leech. Here!
Aquí. ¡Ojo!
My head's spinning.
No. Ya tengo cuchillo.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the west.
Die, vermin!
Back out. A strength I never knew I had.
Ostras, qué guay. Ostras, lo he reventado.
This shouldn't be possible.
Tienes miedo, eh.
Fiber of my being is a fire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
Ostras, tranquilízate.
My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
Es la cuarentena, chavales, del COVID. Es el COVID, es el juego. COVID, el juego. Sí, en plan, ¿cómo sabe que puede hacer eso? Podría ser instinto, pero no sé. Me parece que no sabe al 100% que es vampiro. Acabo de descubrir ahora porque ha morido alguien. Pero es que hasta ese momento creía que era una pesadilla
My
este
poor
tío.
sister.
Chavales, chavales, chavales.
If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Si es tu culpa, si es tu culpa, tonto. Es que alguien lo pagará, pero es tu culpa. ¿Sabes? ¿Por qué no puedo
Dizziness
combatir un
from the
vampiro
jump.
así?
I can now control it. It's locked.
Es Capitán
It's
Obvio.
locked, all right. I
Sé que me,
thirst for blood.
que me va a dar la peste
What
negra
will London have to say
cuando
to
la
me?
sangre a las ratas.
I cannot enter. I've so many questions unanswered.
Dice el acento británico es súper raro.
Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
Se va a despertar y me va a dar un susto. Voy a escuchar una mosca que
Man has
está
been
en ese
drained
sentido.
of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Mira, mira, el sentido de vampiro.
Fresh blood. And the smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone?
Exactamente dónde está la gente.
According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail. At last, a little life.
Hola.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Vale.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say.
Somebody entered the
Sorry.
bar
I spent the
recently.
night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to
Entendido.
your bottle then.
Le puedo morder.
Oh, God,
Hola.
sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Oh, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
Who is
¿Quién
this
es ese
man?
hombre?
What does he look like?
Like a gentleman, I guess. Well-dressed, quite polite. Professor or something fancy like that. Always writing, reading notes.
Pues vale.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable
Perdón,
establishment.
perdón.
This is no place for you. Freewell has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
They're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective that I require.
I think someone's eavesdropping.
Who's certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
Que te vas a morir, quítate de ahí.
I need a word. Anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you.
Mordió el cuello ese tío. Ya ves. La palabra de Dios siempre está OP. Y es
And
incómodo.
who might you be?
Usted primero. Jijijiji.
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of
Vale.
your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them, biting them.
The calling card of a vampire, like you.
No sé qué decir.
I've been hunted down in the streets and attacked. I'm a victim here too.
I believe you.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
A ver.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may, if you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Puede ser.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
No lo sé.
I don't know yet.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Mordía la cara.
Can I have some privacy, please? Please, leave me alone. Go hunt your shadow. I'm certain we shall meet again. Would you be so kind as to leave the room?
Nada sospechoso por aquí.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Creo que ya sabe.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean,
Parece
I'll best check on them.
sospechosa.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight, and I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear.
Ya ves.
They used to be
Es
good mates.
MLR.
But
No
recently,
MLR.
Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
La podemos ver ahora. Los vampiros necesitan sangre humana para evolucionar, ¿vale? La barra de calidad es el link a la cantidad de experiencia que representa el bla bla bla. O sea, depende de quien, a quien me coma, gano más calidad de sangre. Si ese tío me lo como, me da todo eso en realidad. Tom y William Bishop podrían ser buenos sangre. Tocará la sangre no es así. Ok. Necesito que me expliques unas cosas.
Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
¿Por qué me
Why
miente?
lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
Marañón.
Things are turning for the worse around here.
Hola.
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Never even been to India.
Can I have some privacy, please?
Vale. Bueno, solo tengo que seguir el rastro de sangre ahora. Que se fue por aquí. Oh, por aquí no se fue. Entró por aquí.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
Me puede haber bajado por ahí. Mira, por aquí, por aquí. Ha muerto.
The body is still warm. This man has
no.
just been drained of blood.
A examinar. Coger la
What's
nota.
this? Some sort of note.
Examinar bote.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Pues vuela. Por aquí. Aquí. Esos son enemigos, ¿no? Sí. Tal vez que esta puerta, no sé, no se puede ni abrir.
Over there!
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours. Never known McCullum to be wrong back.
Física, cuerpo a cuerpo, al alcance, poder de sangre, sombra. Distancia media, distancia alto. Pues es mejor darle a ese, ¿no? ¿Cómo hago para ir lentamente?
Fair enough, Tom. But why do they hide where it's so damn cold?
Una más, una más, una más. Mira como le veo la sangre, son muy potentes. Gracias por la sangre.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I have this thirst for blood.
Me las como por diversión, no por otra cosa, Un nuevo escondite. La peste negra. Aumenta la salud, aumenta la energía. Aumenta tu capacidad de sangre, aumenta la presión de sangre al usar modo en combate. Aumenta la generación de vida. O sea, guau, esto me renta en realidad. El daño no me renta, sino... Esto tampoco lo usaría mucho, así que... Yo creo que sería... Aumentar esto. Y... No se puede mejorar otra vez. Lo podría hacer, pero... También puede mejorar la salud, que la necesito. No la voy a mejorar. No. Confirmar. ¿Y si soy yo el que está escapando, pero del futuro? ¿Soy yo o si es un vampiro? Me acerca despacito, despacito. ¿Cómo se equipa el arma o algo así? ¿Cómo se hace? No sé cómo no me ha visto. ¿Yo qué? Ah, que me vaya. Uy, no sé qué he hecho. Ay, le lanzo la lanza y lo he matado. Pero me manda una pistola o algo así. ¿Cómo la uso? Mejor aquí. Mira, así. Voy a ponerla aquí. Aquí. Me puedo poner la pistola. Modificar a ver. Ah, pues no. Tipos, nada. Esto, nada. Terminante, nada. Sueros no tengo seguro ni uno. Pues nada.
Best be on your way home. Easy does it, boys. Get you back in the fucking brig!
No sé cómo cambiar de arma.
Over there!
Por aquí he venido, ¿no? O no, no he venido por aquí. No sé, me suena haber venido por aquí. Pues creo que no, en verdad. Ahora hazle un momento. Wish we girls amazingly. Pero como que ¿qué hago? Ah, me sé cómo se cambia. Vale, ahora tengo una pistola. I wish we girls. Es que he vuelto donde estaba antes, que soy tonto, sí. Mira, es que...
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it.
Madre mía, qué
The scent
masacre.
is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Hay gente ahí, Porque yo una cara tan humana. Tengo una guadaña. Se me acaba de petar el juego. Ay, no sé qué ha pasado ahí. Damn.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
Please stop. Justice, I promise. Dearest friend, you're my last and
This
dearest...
creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
No, el lanzar la lanza mal, tío. Y un remate final. Está bien.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred
Sir,
spirit.
listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my
Cuidado.
flock. They stray without
Detrás tuya.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by
¿Quién es Cal?
skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you
¿Qué
like
mujer
me?
del bar?
Can you help me?
I believe so. I already have.
George and the saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
¿Cuándo?
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer
Con el
help.
profe, ¿qué profe?
Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
¿Qué dice?
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I almost tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
Better. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment.
¿Qué pasa
If I
con
can
ese?
learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Está lleno de sangre.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
No logro.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What?
Creo que acá me voy a quitar el mod, nunca se pasa casi. Creo que de 3 stream que he hecho solo se ha pasado en uno, y porque lo he dicho. Yo creo que lo voy a quitar el mod porque ya no es tan activo como antes.
Shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. For London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal. If only that were the reality of the situation.
Más uno y le quito mod.
I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A
O
physician,
4, o 5,
like
o 6,
yourself.
o 7, o 8, o 10, o 20.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Y tú menos de la mitad, Cami.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but... when
Por
myth
eso uno de
works
3 no es la
among us,
mitad.
the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
And for that, you are right.
No quiero disfrutar de juegos, del gameplay, que ya viene lo chido.
Then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This
No
is
sé qué
sudden.
puedo hacer para el delay así.
I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean
Mirarle
clothes.
su cara.
So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is
No lo
wonderful
ponen
book.
Cami. Estos
The
son los
beginning of
mensajes
a
que él quiere dar.
beautiful friendship.
Esos son los mensajes que le quiere dar a los selenautas.
Dr. Swansea,
¿Por qué
thank
te vas a
goodness. I was
mimir?
beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy,
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news
Yo
indeed.
quiero matar ya. Uy,
Doctor.
¿cómo me ves?
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have,
¿Qué?
what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch
Is
up
it
after my
late?
rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
Tengo un vestidito Gucci.
I'm sorry, Jonathan. Mr. Hampton needs me right now.
No, no está mal puesto. ¿Estáis tontos o qué?
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the source of life. Drink at this river, try it.
Oh, come on, you bastard. I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse.
Sea más
Insulting a good
educado, por
Samaritan.
favor.
Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Me lo como. Le chupo la sangre. Es que dice que tiene sus consecuencias. Vale, la encuesta es 1 si lo mato, 2 si no. Vaya, pues es una rotunda victoria. Por liberar.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
What happened? Whoa.
Yo creo que si me
It is
dice
wise
mil...
for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Bueno, y tengo hambre yo. ¿Cómo se ve eso? No tengo sangre, eso es verdad. Estoy sano yo. No, necesito nada.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome
Tampoco
to
me caía
Pembroke
mal el
Hospital,
señor,
Dr.
así que
Reed.
no lo hubiera
Your
matado.
office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to
Yo
know
estoy
him
al
soon
mar.
enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once.
Uy,
This
cuánto
is
viento
sudden.
hace en la calle.
I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
Vale.
And
Vale,
Mr.
señor
Hampton,
Hampton.
the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
Bueno, si me
I
paso el
gave him a
juego,
sedative to help him sleep.
si no me aburro
Poor
antes,
thing was in quite a state of shock.
podemos hacer una matando a todos los ciudadanos. ¿Sabes? Podemos sonar bien porque yo no escucho el tronar.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
2000 de experiencia, déjame matarte, hombre.
Good evening, sir.
So it is true. The famous Dr. Reed has joined us. I can't think of any better news during these terrible times.
Do we know each other?
Actually, yes. We met once before, at the Rockefeller University in New York.
Dr. Tippett's, yes, I remember. I was assisting Professor Carell in his research about coronary bypasses. He had nothing but praise for you.
He was also very confident about your future. And look at you now. Eminent surgeon and blood transfusion specialist.
Pregunta personal, si tiene buena sangre. Ah, pues no tengo pistas.
What is the Pembroke Hospital situation? And please, speak freely.
This hospital is not exactly the best of London. I'm sure you are used to working in a better environment.
¿Qué ha dicho?
It's not exactly the best situation in London either. I can't have expected this hospital to be prepared for what was to come.
Don't be misled by appearances, Dr. Reed. This hospital does not lack talented people. It just lacks hope.
What can you tell me about the staff in the hospital?
Some are really good, and others are not so good. But during this troubled period, there is no time for slander. I prefer to focus on the positive character traits.
Positivo.
Tell me more about cherished people then.
Nurse Brannigan is a pearl. She is the most helpful and dedicated nurse I've ever worked with. A clever and cheerful woman.
You really seem to admire her skills.
I'll go even further. If she was a man, she would be a damn fine practitioner.
Any opinion about
the money?
I don't always agree with Dr. Swansea's reserve, but I must admit he does all he can to keep this facility running during this crisis.
Ah yes, the burden of command. I was fed up with this concept while serving as a medical officer.
Don't get me wrong. Swansea's a good administrator. I just wish he would get out of his office now and again.
Pues vale, tío. No sé si está lloviendo en realidad. Pues no tengo nada más, ¿no? Su vida en Londres, ya le he contado todo eso.
Goodbye, Dr.
Pues te voy a esperar el lugar. Lo que sí que hay es que hay mucho viento. Voy a explorar esto un poco así, si nos importa. A ver si hay algo que me interese. Pues no hay nada. Que lo queman y...
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, Remember, I may have something for you.
¿Qué ha dicho?
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing in. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Ooh.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Que sí, tonto lava.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Pues guay. ¿Lo podría cautivar? Espérate. Ah, no, no creo.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Le voy a comprar. ¿Cuántos dinero tengo? 31. Lo que sea más barato, por favor. No hay nada barato aquí. Ah, esto vale 1.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Goodbye, Milton.
Vale. Entonces puedo cautivar a cualquiera y hacer lo que venga hacia mí y matarlo. ¿Este quién es?
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about
¿Y
your
cómo
new
consigo
blood
pistas?
transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised. I suppose I'll just have to deal
Plan,
with this
la gente que tenga poco poder de para
You must know,
convencerla, la
blood
convenzo
transfusions
y
are
las
Dr.
mato.
Swansea's primary subject of research. He is
Literal.
convinced it is the future.
Mira, ala nivel 5 esta tía, pero ¿de qué va?
How are
Dice
things?
que
Not good, to say the least. You're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy. Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses are already resigned.
atrás,
I'm not
al
familiar
del
with
equipo.
all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, Nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Ahora tengo una pista.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
A que me llevo al doctor ese. Tippett la laga.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just
A
a
que me llevo a los
nurse.
dos tíos esto.
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge,
Ya ven.
I really hope he doesn't.
Si este juego es para la Play 5. Bueno, pues ya, ¿no? Bueno, pues ya se lo todo.
Goodbye, nurse.
Ah,
Call
no,
me if
espérate.
you need assistance.
Pues me olvidó ver toda la persuasión.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Creo que antes no me miraba porque... Ah, no. No me mira directamente.
Goodbye,
Adiós,
nurse.
adiós, adiós.
Call me if you need assistance.
¿Y el doctor ese dónde está? Tienen corona.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
Aquí está Tippett. ¿Qué le pasa? Porque está menos sano ahora.
Good evening, Dr. Tippett.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
No he bloqueado nada.
You're exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
No. We must keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more unto the breach.
Esto, la enfermedad.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
Eso.
She should not have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Pues nada, entonces. Que esto me lo puedo llevar muy fácil.
Do you need any medical assistance yourself, Doctor?
Come on, don't be ridiculous, dear colleague.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett. Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Nos echamos un Apex.
How How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Nada, cambien su niño rato.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Otra pista tengo.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Vale, bro.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
Venga, a mimir, a mimir. A mimir, niño rata.
You're right.
A mimir.
When dealing with such a terrible disease,
A mimir,
one
niño
must remain
rata.
humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc
A
amongst the staff
mimir,
and
que
patients.
tiene,
You're
no
running
puede
out of
jugar.
everything.
Jaja, dame, niña rata. Ah, que estamos en la gripe española.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even
Venga,
the
jugar
Black
a
Plague
pez.
didn't kill everyone.
Tonto.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Vengo del futuro. La gripe española ya no es nada.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Esa parece estar enferma, la llevo.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Si literalmente me lo puedo llevar allá.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Ah, la pobrecito.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect.
Lo
Told
mato.
you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after you?
Me suena y lo mato.
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Más uno lo mató. Bueno, mejor era un sentido desfigurado.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
¿Me lo puedo llevar? O sea, me lo voy a matar. Pero pobrecito, sí, no le pueden curar, literalmente. Está sufriendo para nada. Es un soldado que ya sirvió y ya no tiene nada que hacer en la vida.
So this is how it ends. Farewell, my life, you betrayed me, God.
No. Gucci, Gucci.
So many deaths.
Bueno.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton.
No, me da un poco igual el distrito. Yo en realidad quiero encontrar asesino.
Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
Vale, bro.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the Dockers Trade Union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so
No, creo
long.
que no la había matado
The
porque
sad saint of the
si la
East End.
encuentran, saben que tiene
No
una
one
manía de
dares
un
to book a
vampiro.
saint.
Y el
Not
tío
even
este
criminals.
sabe que yo soy un vampiro, va a saber que soy yo.
Do you
Que
know
también
Tom
soy tonto.
Ross, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Vale, bro.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest, and then I can go back to the people who need me.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at
Me lo tengo que llevar.
Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the
Fácil
healing
intento
process.
cautivar, aunque sea de menos poder
You're
de
preaching to the
cautivación.
converted now, Doctor.
No sé si es así.
To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Masita, Minecraft.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor.
Sin
Just a
fame ahí
man
que
of
tiene
faith
que dar
willing to
mimi.
preach the good word.
Tú no.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. I feel better already. Can I go soon?
No puedo cautivarlo ni nada.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
Es que es medio tontito, Cami.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. Aquí hay algo supuestamente.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Dale, Masita, un Minecraft.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue to tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Ya, que yo soy cool. Yo creo que lo voy a dejar por aquí, me está aburriendo el juego. Realmente no me gusta. Y me voy a jugar al Minecraft solo. Podría hacer directo de eso, pero iba a hacer una granja de madera. Hola, Quarry. La podría hacer, pero necesito farmear los cristales otra vez. Que no voy a hacer nada, si estaba todo roto, niños ratas. Si lo tuve que hacer yo. Bueno, más uno si hago directo de Minecraft, si no voy a jugar solo. Y es como mola el sonidito este. Lo podéis ver por lo menos. Bueno, voy a hacer directo de Minecraft entonces. Ahí dos.